Hey, what's happening, beer drinkers and internet stinkers? Welcome to Bush's Brewhouse, where I'm continuing my journey here with the Beermkr. Today we're going to be actually brewing our first batch from the maker kit. I have no idea what to expect. I've never done this before, so come along for the journey. I'm going to add a step 0 before I open the app, open a beer, from our good friends at My Bomber Jacket and June Lake Brewing. Cheers. Let's see what we're getting into. Pardon this angle display. Phone's on top of my coffee maker. So I'm going to open the app. You can see that. Here we go. We're going to start maker kit, or you can also choose start DIY. But we're going to start the maker kit. Today we have the one that came with the beta unit. It's the Squeaky Kolsch. So when you go to start maker kit, it asks you to choose your kit. So let's find Squeaky Kolsch. Boom. Looks like it's gonna open a video, so I can put you guys on the other side.
What's up, this is Brett from the Beermkr team. Today we're going to walk through setting up your first brew. So first thing you got to do is just pop open the door and remove the lid. Make sure this thing does not sit in place. It'll just fall back on your floor, so make sure to take it off completely.
I'm going to save you guys from this.
It's empty.
I'll fast forward until I watch this, then I'll walk you through with me doing it. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Nice and empty. Take off the top. Don't forget from the last video, the top comes all the way off. Get that sorted. All of our other gear we will need here shortly, I'm sure. We've got this guy. See, it's not nothing connected, nothing in there. We're gonna need to connect our bag and our valve. Plural valves. So here's our bag, brew bag, waste bag, and we're gonna have to put on some of these bad boys. All right, let's go ahead and put in our valves. Don't drop your stuff on the floor like that. So we got our first white valve. We're gonna put it in the bottom of the brew bag. Everything I read and watched said just screw these things in obscenely tight. Definitely don't want any leaks. All right. We're gonna plop in our Cervomyces, like our yeast head start, jump start, etc. Yeast steroids helps them better metabolize everything in the beer. So we'll plop that in the top. Then we'll go ahead and we'll put this on here. Again, making sure to be really tight without breaking anything. Cool. Let's go ahead and stick one of these gray valves in here. And then we're going to take another gray valve over in our brew chamber. Right here. It's going to go right here. I'm going to put you guys down here. Hi. So we're going to go ahead, gray valve, right here. All right, super tight. Perfect. Stay tuned for the next step. All right, so after we have this gray one installed, we want to put this tub on that pin right here. Just got to kind of come in at an angle. It'll sit nicely in there. Then, all right, we have our bag that we got all set up earlier. Make sure that this pointy part's facing out, and this handle has a little mate inside. So let's take this off just so I can show you. right? It's gonna hang on these hooks. So you just place it in there like that. Then angle this so the pin goes in like so. This will couple and click right in here. I don't know if I can get it one-handed. I'll have to put you guys down and get it. All right, got that clicked. Take our waste bag, click it into the bottom one. Just gonna click right into here. Again, one-handed issue. Perhaps you heard that satisfying click. When you have it all set up, it should look something like that. All right, cool, it's a good sign. We have less pieces on our table as they're going onto the machine. Next, we have the squeeze bar, this guy. This is gonna help compress the bag for this first part of the brewing process. We're mashing in, everything wants to stay up top. So for me, it was counterintuitive. Looks like it kind of goes backwards, but the smooth side goes inward and the larger semicircle thing goes on the bottom. In the videos that they sent, it just said put it in the notches, but there's, you know, a couple different notches. It looks like in the GIF that it goes in the furthest back notch. So let's tuck the bag behind and try to get it back in those notches. Upside down, perhaps. All right, we're in. So our waste bag is kind of by the heating plate. Our squeeze bar is in. On to the next step. All right, so our next step is to actually start loading this up with ingredients. Again, I'm taking you guys through this with me, word for word, what the app is telling me to do, right? So the next step's to add the 3,000 milliliters of water. What I found odd is that it's not asking me to sanitize anything. You know, granted, it's the first time using it, whatever. I know the bag's sanitary, all that jazz. I just always, you know, when home brewing, sanitized all my equipment first, my water pitchers, everything. I don't know, I'm weird, maybe I'm OCD, whatever. But we're not going to because the directions did not say to. So here we are. We got this open. We've got our measuring device here that came with the Beermkr. And this recipe, again, we're doing the Squeaky Kolsch. It said in there to start with 3,000 in the app. So I'm gonna get this loaded up with 3,000 of some spectacular crystal geyser, and we're gonna dump it in. All right, we've got our water loaded up. We're just gonna dump it in. I'll bring you over here. We're supposed to check for leaks as well, so y'all can help with that. You can see we're flowing in already. Let's check for leaks. No moisture there. No moisture there. Our little yeast pill fell in down there, but you know, whatever. They didn't say it couldn't, so. All right, that's all loaded up. Next, we're supposed to add our malt. I'm gonna grab some scissors and we'll be right back to dump those in. All right, now we're gonna dump our malts in. We've got 2 bags of Pilsen malt. It's nice, you know, everything's measured out for you already, so it makes that pretty easy. We've got some carapils. Nice color. And finish it off, some Vienna. Give you all a closer look at what we got going here. And spread this down because we're going to dump some more water in. Now, depending on the recipe, you're going to add a differing amount of water. This is the Squeaky Kolsch. They say you need another 3,500. You want the malt submerged or floating. I'm just going to check again for more leaks. No dripping. No moisture. You can see already it's kind of floating in. All right, that's all in there. Let's see what our next step is. All right, we're gonna go ahead and close this up. Really give it a good press, because that's kind of, make sure that seal engages. All right, triple check. No leaking. All right, let's grab our lid. If you're like me, you spill, we'll clean that up later. Let's get those hooks engaged. Go ahead and shut our door. Give it a, there's hinges right here, or latches. You want to make sure they engage, lift the door up a little bit when you close it. All right. Then if you have the app, you want to go down to the bottom and hit done. It says here, we'll see if we can focus. Well, you can't see it, but there we go. It says ready to brew. Press the button on the Beermkr to start brewing. We'll tell that okay. Let's go over to here. Press the button. There we go. It turns solid white. You can hear it kind of engage. The fans will start to make a sound. We'll move the tap so it can have room to breathe, but that's it. You're brewing. Check back in 24 hours to see how it came out. Cheers.